from experience, and hopefully within it delivers some deliverance. It's all facts and opinionated, from the West where that real spit originated. Brothers truly trying to save a soul, provoke thought so we can really designate a goal. We on that grown man scribble, the ball in our court with command on the dribble. This is something that'll help us show, cause it's something that'll help us grow. We see exactly what the people need. Now welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Spitting Policies.
Spitting Policies.
Hey,
You know what it do.
better late than never.
I got my hype man with me right here. You know what I mean? And we doing Spitting Policies.
Spitting Policy.
You know what day it is. What day is it, y'all?
Spitting
Spitting
Policy.
Policy Day, man. Wild Quest.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna ask y'all to come on in, have a
Yes.
seat,
Yes.
grab a pen and a pad,
Yes.
because you're gonna want to take some notes
Mm.
on this show. The show is entitled "I Need a Freak."
I need a freak.
Let's subtitle it "The Importance
No low
of
hair.
I need a
a
freak.
Healthy Sexual
On my
Relationship."
hair.
We gonna subtitle, but we need a freak.
With long hair.
Like,
Yep, we got them doing it, y'all. But
jump in this, Trev.
Trevor can't do it. He can't do it. So we're gonna ask you all to invite a friend to this topic right here.
Freaky
you know?
friend.
Yeah,
A
and look at
freaky
and
friend.
by all means, look at the number scrolling on the bottom, and please feel free to join in,
Yeah,
call
it's
in,
gonna
leave
be-
comments.
Man,
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
session.
yeah. Don't leave us out here.
if you
It's
ever,
gonna be a session.
if you ever was, is, or want to be
Yep.
a freak.
Just don't leave me out here now. Just go ahead and call it.
Don't leave me out there. But I wanna thank you all for tuning in, because you guys could be anywhere else on a Wednesday, but you all decided to be with us.
Yes.
And I appreciate that.
Yes.
We
So
appreciate
tell a
you.
friend, invite them to the show. But we're gonna get into how's everybody's week been thus far. And we're gonna talk to the new Penny over here to my left.
Damn. The new penny.
Yep, Miss Shiny Copper Penny.
Yeah.
Mr. Season the Salt.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Compliment.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
go
Yeah. Cayenne
How's your week
pepper.
been, bro?
I've had a good week, and it's been good.
Yeah, the spicy. Yeah,
And,
tangy.
I'm finding myself
Weak.
lying. So it's been good.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Since he had such a lovely week.
He I don't think he could have any other week but
Yeah, that was simple
with
for him.
dress like that. That
Yeah.
color. That was, he has to have
That's
one.
not an easy color to
No.
pull off.
I
Right.
pulled it off.
Him and Cayenne
EP,
pepper.
what you call that color?
It's I call it an array of things, but what comes directly to mind is a sweet potato pie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Natural
Yeah,
sugar. With natural sugar.
Yeah.
He looking Muslim with a bean pie over here. With a sweet potato pie. EP, how your week been, bro?
And this week has been pretty good. No complaints. I'm taking this health a little more serious.
There you go.
Okay.
To be honest, I wore a shirt on Sunday and it was so telling. I was not myself. Like, enough is enough.
Man, I hear you.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. So
What we gonna do about it?
Yeah, and I'm just preparing to live longer. You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go.
Like,
Yes.
to be taking the health serious. Like, I'm fortunate enough to not be on meds or anything of the sort. So it's like, why play with that? You know what I mean?
And,
Get
and
that
that,
exercise and start eating better and trying to live.
Yeah.
it's and we're gonna get into it, but it's indicative on your sex life too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
Yes.
yeah, but we're gonna get into that. So it's
Yeah.
good that you're having a great
man,
week, bro.
man. Good to be here.
You know, when you know people, I've known these cats for a long time, but it's good to commune with them on Spitting Policy each day.
Yeah, man.
Look forward to it.
And this guy right here, next to me, I'm communed with him for a long time as well.
Yes.
So tell me how your week has been, bro.
Man, I have no complaints, man.
Complaints?
Definitely back on the, getting healthy. And actually, I'm almost back to my goal, my original goal of pounds lost. So, and it, but I want to go beyond that. So I know exactly what Herb was talking about, just want to be healthy, man. Cause I'm a guy that I just seen last week passed away, and it was due to health challenges.
Yeah. Man.
So that 50 years old, 49, 50 years old. So death do not have an age bracket. It comes for everybody. So getting back serious on that, definitely, because even though we don't even know where we headed, we still want to be around here for a little while longer.
Yeah, eliminate.
Oh, you know where you headed though, bro.
Well, no, what I'm saying for is no.
You don't know where
I know where the end.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about with all this that's going on. Yeah, we don't know where this dude going. Drivers too. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm good.
Oh, man, yeah, that's wonderful to hear. I'm good as well. You know what I mean? I talked to my dad. Mm-hmm. I'm so grateful to have my dad in my life. And I talked to him this morning, and he was like, "You need to document." And he told me something. You need to document your journey because it's an unusual journey, and I'm gonna adhere to what he told me. You know what I mean? But I know y'all see beards and bald heads scrolling down on the screen because eventually Spitting Policies is bringing you beards and bald heads.
Making that transition.
We're making that transition. And we will go into more and why we're making that transition. So you all listeners, followers can easily find us better with this name. I mean, we're
and we just also happen to have a beard
and bald head.
Well, all of us just happen to have a beard and a bald head. Some of us are rocking it tonight. Our caps are covering ours, but
But we are bald up under here.
Yeah, it's
100%. Yeah,
here's bald head and old leather jackets.
Bald head.
So that
ring.
Yeah,
and there's a bar or leather jackets and beards and bald head.
And just a brief synopsis.
Or old candy yam. The candy yams. No, that doesn't work.
No, that don't work. I think we already got the name. But beards and bald heads is already there. Yeah. But and thanks to some of you all, that's the name that we selected, and that's the name we rolled.
And we're gonna have merch and everything.
Right. So we're gonna have merch.
We're gonna give you a chance to support us.
It's definitely gonna be fun. Yep. I can't. New things, changes. Change is the most constant thing in the universe. You guys don't know. And because we're changing, it's going to be a beautiful thing. And you all are taking this journey with us. And I just can't wait. But I need a freak. With long hair. So this show is about, a healthy sexual life in relationships. You always say, what we say? We need a lady in the streets and a freak in the street. I mean,
the bedroom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You sound like you ain't never going on.
A freak, a lady in the street and the freak in the street, and the freak
in the sheets, living room,
a freak in the sheets. Because I think we don't understand enough how sex is important in a relationship.
Very important. What is your definition of a freak, though?
A woman that is willing to satisfy me. Okay. She understands what I need, and she's willing to satisfy my needs.
Pretty safe.
My sexual needs. Yeah. Of course, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about sex.
Got you, Gap.
And if she wants to swing on the door, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to please
extracurricular.
the bedroom gymnastics, however you want to call this. You know, there's things that can help you.
Yeah, I'm
achieve
only asking
better.
for the definition because some will take it
A little too far.
Yeah, a little
well,
too far.
You know, for me,
because
For me, everybody is
you
different.
look like that. Yeah, you look like what are you talking about? Too far?
Everybody
Like,
is
no such
different.
thing.
I don't, you know,
I don't
when
think
you,
canoe have a limit.
Yeah,
no, I do have a limit.
You do?
It didn't seem like it, right? Oh, Mary J. Blige left without a limit.
You can't
Left without
pass
a
the
limit.
speed bump and plan on
bump?
the perineum. If you don't know where the perineum is, the
Okay.
speed bump.
Okay, all right.
The perineum, if you want to look it up, it's that
Oh,
area
my
between
God.
the
Yeah,
for
we wanna
men
go
between
fast.
the balls and
Yeah.
the anal. Yeah, don't go past the speed bump. That's the speed bump. Yeah, I don't need that satisfied. No, not a need of that.
No Diddy. Huh?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No
Gotcha.
Diddy. No, yeah, don't be bringing, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to
Moving on. We moving on.
that's you guys are focused on that too much there. Yeah. Don't go past. All you need is don't go past the
Lord. Ooh. Yeah.
But how do in satisfying our mates, you know, what do we just talk about it? How do we satisfy them, or do we just go with what we know? Because everybody is, like you said, everybody is different. How do you satisfy your mate sexually?
Trevor looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Trevor over there
I-
looking like
his jacket is
oh my
sweating.
God.
His jacket is
What are
sweating.
you willing to do or not willing to do? Is it a conversation? It's a conversation, right?
Yeah.
It's communication.
Right.
What would you say, EP?
You gonna throw me first?
Yeah, these single brothers.
You know what? If it's not biblical, then I'm not gonna do it.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
The Bible.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
For the Bible tells me so. No. I don't know. I guess
you
it's
gonna have
just-
these women down here thinking you're boring in the bedroom, and I know that's
I
not
have
the case.
I have no problem with what anybody thinks of me because I never mind. I was finna divulge too much, buddy. Yeah.
But is it important to have a healthy sex life and a relationship?
It is. I guess it's it just depends on the person and what you're into, what you like, how you like to be pleased.
Okay.
And nowadays I'm not past a conversation of what, like, it's not about just, oh no, this is what I like, this is what I want, this is, you know what I mean, and have that conversation of what pleases you,
Mhm.
but still bring some mystery to it too. And I'll let you know if, like, whoa, horsey.
But let me ask Kevin this question. Don't you want a woman that blows your socks off?
Oh, of course. And put them back on.
And what defines blowing your socks off?
That's really up to him. It is.
That's what I'm asking.
I mean,
how do you define that?
Right, yeah. And I mean,
Everybody's scared to say
you
what.
are.
that meets we meet each other's approval, you know, like I'm like I said, I'm open to until we get to the rears. Now that's really you know, one thing. I'm not going to that degree. Now pretty much, you know, I know she ain't inviting nobody into the bedroom, but one-on-one, I believe is you have to keep the fire going, and whatever is yeah, very important. Whatever her needs are, whatever my needs are, we should be able to sit down and discuss it, and we both should be open to it, because you want, especially when you're in love with a particular, you know, a person, you want them to be the one that the adventures, whatever. I'm with it. Like I said,
So you with it. So if she wanted you,
just
so say
Hmm?
say for instance, she had
look.
if she had a Shrek fetish and she wanted you to see
Yeah, I'm
Melinda
coming in
said,
there.
I'll log off so Kevin can talk.
I'm coming in there. I'm coming in there with a Shrek costume. I'm coming in there with a Shrek costume.
Hey, Keith, can you load up because
Oh my
everybody's scared to talk. So
let's
let the video let the video.
Well,
and after the video,
It's
we'll
not
let
that,
Pete-
right.
we'll let
It's
him
not
take
that
it
I'm
away.
scared. I'm just trying to protect her.
Okay.
No, we talking about your past. We talking
Oh,
about the past
okay.
too.
Oh, well, shit. Well, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's watch the video
Let's
and we
watch
get
the
back to
video.
this.
So we
Yeah.
can-
When you're in a healthy relationship, getting it on is one of the best things that you can do for your health and for each other. The benefits of getting down and dirty are not confined to the bedroom. They spill over and infiltrate every aspect of our lives to make us happier and healthier. In fact, an active sex life is one of the main pillars of longevity. A study examined that men that got laid once a week versus once a month found that men who were bonking more often had a 50% lower death rate over a 10-year period. Shagging allows us to connect and feel intimate with each other, and we know that from the Blue Zones that close interpersonal relationships are important for longevity too. Couples who have rompy-pompy tend to be much happier and stay together longer. It ushers in a rush of feel-good chemicals that can reduce stress and anxiety, improve sleep, boost mood and self-confidence and your libido. It's also great for your immune system. It helps you fight off infections, it relieves headaches, lowers blood pressure and can make you look younger. It's also a good form of sexercise that burns calories and keeps you fit. More bedroom acrobatics,
That's right.
longer lives, closer relationships, and better immunity. I hope you're thinking, sign me up.
He called
so-
it rumpy pumpy.
Rumpy
and
pumpy.
shagging.
Shagging.
So we wanted to
Austin
play that
Powers.
video so everybody does. So because sex is so taboo and we really don't talk about it a lot, and unless it's in a really exploitative manner, right? But in regular relationships, it's important for the people to be having active sex in there and to keep their relationship
No.
happy.
Belinda, you ain't going nowhere.
Stop it. Knock it off.
Yeah, she gonna be right here.
Yeah, she done left the
Melinda is not
computer and
going
went to
away.
the phone.
What is your take on that on that video, Trevor?
I think a healthy sex life is very important. I think that the way two people, husband and wife or man and woman, get down physically, it's a matter of sharing. They have the opportunity to explore each other, learn each other physically, and it increases the bond. I think that however those two people grow sexually, I think it's very important because it increases the connection and the oneness that is required for a relationship. So if two people are willing to explore different aspects of their sexual relationship, and it's going to be a manifestation of the mental entertainment and the mental intrigue and passion that causes the sexual relationship and bond to be enhanced, and both people would be doing it from their heart or having sex with their heart, having sex with their heart versus just their flesh. So
And
I think
this
I
is-
think a healthy
I think-
relationship, and it can stem over into whether it just be turned on by holding each other, cuddling each other. Some couples are into dominatrix, so I
Come on,
think
dog. Come on,
whatever
y'all.
it takes.
The
can
show
be
is
a
called I
healthy-
Need a Freak.
Yeah.
It's called I Need a Freak. We're talking about holding each other and cuddling. And what are we doing, dog? What are we talking about?
Well,
Someone just
that could be
my
freaky
wife
to
just
some
my
people.
wife just made it.
Monica.
Let's hear what Monica says. This can definitely be an uncomfortable topic, but couples should be able to discuss in detail what they desire and what their
I
limits
agree.
are and are not.
I agree.
That's why they call them safe words.
I agree.
See, he brought up the topic safe words.
What does safe word mean?
What say-
Some couples.
When you've gone too far, when you've passed the speed bump, the safe word is copious. That's just for
So
me.
it's a pre-planned
Word,
word
like-
that
Hey, you you've gone too far.
So you just explore until you, hey.
No,
It's an understanding. We have this conversation. When I've gone too far, this is the safe word. That means you've gone too far.
So when somebody is trying to, never mind.
bitch, what's your problem? What you doing?
If somebody's trying to play with your culo, you use the safe word.
For them,
Copious.
I said for the ball.
No deposit.
Or nigga.
No, I told you, no deposit.
So, but they talk about sex. Trevor mentioned it just recently. That's how a good, healthy sex life creates hormones and adds to the bonding with the individual, right? So, let's say oxytocin, whatever you know the hormone for women.
Oxycontin.
Yeah,
Long as it ain't Oxycontin.
Long as it ain't Oxycontin. You know the hormone that creates the bonding for women that have a closer bond to their sexual partner. Intimacy is very important in relationships.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And when you have a freak that is willing to explore certain levels of intimacy, you know, she's not, you know, I think because we all were, well, I don't know about him over here, but we all were raised in the church. So sex is like taboo. It's not something you talked about in the church. And if you reached a certain level, like, hey, that's uncomfortable for me. Or if you talked about it, like we're having this conversation now, it's not readily talked about. And I think we need to have a healthy relationship, we have to explore it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think a man and a woman that are in a relationship, before they even get to the bedroom, it starts in the mind.
Of course.
So you can have a great discussion about what you will and will not do. What some of the limitations, like you said. So once you go into a someone that you're interested in sexually, then shit, you guys have a tendency, or you should at least talk about some of the things that it takes to achieve your, whether it be your orgasm or whatever else that it takes to help the relationship.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was a whole. Back in the day, I don't think it was a lot.
I see you. Is he coddling the situation?
I'm saying, bro, we're talking. This show is called "I Need a Freak." This sounds like I need a relationship. This is what the subject sounds like.
No, it makes sense. So go ahead and explore it. And you go ahead and elaborate.
Okay, I'm elaborate. Have you done any?
No,
I can. You
share yours.
No. I'm gonna express it how I want to express. I don't mind sharing mine either. But
go ahead.
Are you doing anything today that you said you would never do?
Are you?
Oh, he asked you.
I asked you, Mr. Cotto, Mr. Oxycodone,
Inquiring minds want to know.
Am I doing something today that I said I would
said you wouldn't do back in
we
there?
all said we would never do this, or we'll never do that.
No, share. No, I'm not going to ask. But you share.
I mean, I'm willing to share. I'm willing to share because as when we were younger, I would say, yeah, I'm not eating no pussy.
Right.
And
I think we all said. I think three of us said. I don't know, Trev, did you?
You know, I am a connoisseur of the vajayjay. You know, I know where the vulva is, and the labials, and the clitoris is.
Well, damn it, there it is. We in there.
Come on, damn it.
Take off,
like biological. That orifice down there is my friend. Is my friend. But when I was younger, I was like, ugh, that was nasty. You was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? That's what we thought. Yeah. And then yeah.
And I'm gonna get there one day.
You gonna get where one day?
Where you are.
Oh, you're not there yet?
No, not yet. I'm a virgin.
You're a virgin of what? Virgin. Yeah, you're not a virgin.
No, but just like you were saying, when we were younger, we always discussed it. We always talked about it.
We did. Like I never thought. I'll tell you one. I never thought of choking somebody before until this is like what you
want that?
That was safe. Go ahead.
I know you don't want to talk, Mr.
No, I don't. Go ahead. I choked somebody.
I'll talk about my experiences. Yeah, I pinched.
We know you're gonna. Yeah, we know you'll get up and storm out. Nigga, ask you a question.
Oh shit.
Wait. What? I don't know this person's name, but they left a long message.
Zadi?
Gabby.
Yeah.
Rodriguez
Yes.
Douglas.
Yeah.
It is important, but sometimes hard when you work long hours, tired, and sometimes creates a problem which is not intentionally being avoided. Discuss, then we make up, sex takes place. So when you back on track, that's my 25 years relationship. But all relationships are not the same. Of course they're not. But 25 years, you all should know each other well enough. If you turn, it was a saying, like if you turn your husband, ladies, if you turn your husband down for his advance, then you have to be the person that initiates the sex right afterwards. 48 hours afterwards.
We losing people. Monica gone now too. So
Monica left too?
yeah, that's what she said.
I'm with Belinda. I'm out. Have a good discussion, guys.
Monica.
Significant others. See, it's such a taboo topic that
And this is when they
don't even
should
wanna
stay on.
Yeah. They could add so much insight.
Add
This
so
is the
much.
thing, though.
Until-
Like nobody wants to divulge what's going on in their relationship.
Mhm.
And
You don't have to.
listen. And nobody wants to hear about the past from their mate. So it's like
Okay.
We're just talking about how important it
Just in
is.
general, yeah.
You
It's
know,
very important.
Sexual chemistry is very important in a relationship. So any long-lasting relationship, you view sex differently. Like it's active. You're having it more often.
Mhm.
I'm just saying to keep a relationship long lasting to the end of time, sex is paramount in that relationship. That's the only thing I'm saying. And I would hope those parties would agree.
I'm with you on that. I think it's pretty important.
Yeah. So it's not like they're divulging any secrets.
Right.
It's just it's important and especially for men. You know, you seen the clip. It lowers blood pressure. You get a good night's
along
sleep.
with other pressure.
Right. And then too, I mean,
And if you've ever had blue balls,
I never had,
you
never
don't
had
want
blue
to.
balls. Never had blue balls.
You never.
Never had blue balls.
Well, that's amazing.
You're fortunate.
Yeah, you're fortunate. You never had to take a cold shower in your life.
No.
Let me ask you, what pushed you, or what did it take for you to get to the point where there was something that you said that you wouldn't do, but you felt comfortable with it? You said you mentioned the choke.
Just being older and just exploring and just wanting to. I mean, you got to a point where I wanted to be less selfish and let me like really get in that mind.
I think that's another thing for a man, because sometimes we as men don't feel comfortable enough doing what we may want to do, and as a result, we don't want to know. We don't know how she's going to act, how she's going to respond.
I'm gonna do it.
say
I'm gonna do it
afterwards.
until she say stop.
What does that mean?
That means
Or to say
because the
kiss
thing
her.
is,
You're gonna kiss her until she says stop?
well,
Or
what I'm
you're
saying,
just gonna explore.
because explore,
Oh,
and I mean, I don't need a freak every night or all the time,
Sorry.
because
it's not like the song.
not like the song,
Every day and every
right?
night.
Because a
But
lot
if
of
you-
times
if you
don't
had it,
allow.
would you oppose?
I wouldn't oppose it, but even me myself now, I'm thinking while we're talking about it, maybe not every night, because it all depends. Like maybe time wouldn't allow you to get freaky or have a freak all the time.
quickie.
Sometimes you just want a
A
quickie.
freak
Let me
would
ask you
give
this.
you a
Have
quickie.
anybody on the panel been tied up before?
I haven't.
I've never been tied up. Have you? You
Uh,
see that Kevin face? Kevin
I'm-
said,
I'm trying to
Maybe he's
help me out, Trail. Help me out, Trail. Help me out, Trail.
One time in college. One time in college.
Kev was like,
Hey, Keith, can we go to another clip?
please.
We need. I'm losing
Right
him,
after
Keith.
this, right
I'm
after this
losing
commercial.
him.
Right after the,
Having sex in a relationship is important. Look, I don't care who you are or who you think you are. Sex is very important in a relationship. It's a key way of connecting with your partner, an act of affection that makes you feel secure. And let's be honest, active sex in a relationship keeps the arguments down too. Here's the truth, y'all. I totally understand that every relationship is different and have different requirements from one another. But men and women have needs. If you're with someone, you should always be attracted and want to have sex with them.
Do you feel that way? I mean, do you feel that constitutes a healthy relationship? Because I always say this: if I'm leaving and I see her laying in the bed, I should have the urge, the unction to get back in there with her and go to Pound Town.
Yeah.
I should, just by the silhouette of her body.
the silhouette stays.
Silhouette.
Yeah.
We gonna make
But
up
if
a
it
word.
turns into a blur,
if it turns into a blob, then we no longer are. And you're speaking my language, bro. You speak my language. This, long as this stays a silhouette, I think I would be intrigued enough to be like,
the night.
I want to get back in there with her. Please. You know what I mean? And I think it's, and I know I've said it already, but it constitutes a really close relationship. This is how men get close to women. This is how we bond and connect through sex, right? This is how we do this as humans. The touch. I mean, you're the foreplay is all day. Like I think one of you all mentioned that.
Yes, man.
The foreplay is all day for the women, and that's in. I like that part because it's more of the mental masturbation, if you will. I get her mentally. The body, she should be dripping wet by the time I get there, right?
She's under.
Would you agree with that, Trevor?
Yeah, I think that's where it starts. And,
Okay, that's
if
a
she's turned
simple
on
answer.
by
Okay. Oh, I thought you were done. You weren't done? Go ahead.
right, I think if a woman is turned on by the way you make her feel, and that's where it starts. It starts in her mind. So if you can entertain her with your words, that's where it starts. And
That's what I do.
I once heard when you stop talking, that's when the game stops.
There's nothing wrong with role playing, Mark. Nothing at all. I done broke in several houses in my day. Been a cable man, selling candy. Gio's a witness.
If that's what it
Gio's a
takes,
witness.
you discuss
All
it
that.
first. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I might not show up with a Bible, but I might show up with a Playboy. You know what I mean?
Is that
If
something?
that's what works,
Is that something
then
that you
it's something with the
that you
person
talk
you're
about
talking to.
first?
Yeah. Yeah, because you got to know what.
Maybe I need to ask y'all to teach me some stuff though. For real.
Well, yeah, I mean, because like you said, you don't want to like make your partner feel uncomfortable. You want to know what the cutoffs are, just like you have to let her know what the cutoffs with you. So, certain
I
things.
thought being spontaneous. I would think being spontaneous would be a little
I
bit
doubt
more.
I doubt it because
I don't know. Yeah,
I doubt it
That's what
because if you start being spontaneous, you have a tendency to try to have to read somebody's mind and find out what they like. And oftentimes, to find out what somebody likes, you're not going to know on the first get down. It's like we got to talk about it.
Meaning when you're in a
can't do that.
relationship. I'm talking about when you
When
first.
you
By the
first,
time
yeah.
that's by the time you're in a relationship, you already know. You should. But
bringing spice meaning different things. Like
But you gave up mind reading. Period. We can't mind read.
it's not about
Right?
like I
So
would
it's
think.
communication.
I would think it's not about you knowing what's gonna happen. It's about me just showing up, being impromptu.
But the oneness, but okay, you can do that if you have the oneness with the woman that you with. So you understand how she is, you understand how she thinks, you know her likes and dislikes. So as a result, I'm not gonna say you're gonna read her mind, but the oneness helps a lot with her understanding. You can't read somebody's mind, but you can't understand how they are.
And then too, like when those first time hookups, you know, to me, y'all going in because you first of all, you're not coming in there, you're not gonna have steps, so you're gonna be trying to really like flip her. Yeah.
But then let me ask you all, and whoever wants to answer this can, because I know it's a tough question. But have you ever had that a woman that barely satisfied you sexually and you did not feel the connection, and you had a woman that satisfied you sexually that you maybe wanted to be with a little bit more than the one that did not satisfy you sexually?
It depends on if you penis driven. If you
Excuse me, what you're driven?
It's if you're penis driven. So it's if I'm just
wait, that sounds like a STD.
What, driven or dripping?
Oh, I thought you said dripping.
Nah.
Driven.
That sounds like an STD right there, brother.
We got a shit
ain't
thing
talking
in
about that.
Every little side of shit. He don't feel good.
If a man is driven by his sexual urges, then that's the direction he's going to take. If a man is driven by he wanted to have a relationship that's more edifying, then he'll be driven.
Trevor, let me rephrase that. So both women satisfy you mentally the same, but one is a dry fuck. I mean, shit, can I say that?
It is too late.
One of them is the dry fuck, and one of them is like, oh my God, that one. Which one would you select?
I think a man is going to probably pick the one that's more sexually satisfying.
Okay, you said a man. You are a man, right?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, you are you. What about you,
brother?
EP?
Pleasure, hands down.
She already satisfied you mentally. Both of them.
Yeah, it would only
the
be
same.
a question if one had greater value than the other. You know what I mean? Seems like the way that you describe that, the one that is a lot more boring probably satisfies you in other areas than the one who satisfies you sexually.
No, I'm saying they both
Other than
both mentally satisfy you pretty much the same.
Well, why do I
But
even
one-
have the one that is boring?
Because you're you know,
I have no need for her.
You're right. You have no need for her.
Yeah. I'm going with Aquafora.
You're going for waterfall.
Yeah.
Waterfall.
Yeah.
I select B for waterfall.
Yeah.
And some men prefer sexy over pretty.
Other
Some
than
men
Sahara.
prefer pretty over
You know
sexy.
what I mean?
So I mean, if your drive is on a sexual get down, then that's what it's going to be. Some men just want pretty. Some men want
No,
sexy.
but he just
What
said
just turn you
stimulating,
on?
mentally
So she-
stimulating.
But,
Yeah.
but no, he's
I
talking
mean,
about physically
because me-
He didn't
stimulating.
say physical.
No, he said physically.
No, he did not.
Yes, he that's what he, that's what you want physically.
I prefaced
He
it.
said drive or
They both mentally stimulate you pretty much the same.
right, but
And
the
one is a dry fuck, and the other one is.
So I didn't hear nothing about pretty.
what I'm telling you is.
You telling me
Well,
what he
You're-
said?
well,
He
it
didn't say
depends on
that.
where the man. It depends, like I said, it depends on where the man is at that moment.
Okay, Grandpa,
because some
go
men
ahead.
prefer.
That jacket is too mature.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the jacket you wearing tonight. It got you uptight and everything. I'm
Some
answering his
men-
scenario. That's what I answered.
Right.
But I would like to say that, you know, that for me, you know, after you get past the sapio, because I am a sapiosexual. You know what I mean? So I am attracted to intellect. But after the intellect, if one cannot satisfy me intimately in the bedroom, then I would choose the one that can. Right?
Okay, so for
Versus
the
the
long,
one that
for the,
cannot.
for the long haul or for that moment.
For that moment right
Okay,
now,
so for that moment,
she
you're
would
gonna
have my
choose-
attention.
Okay, so the one that can satisfy you sexually right now, that's the one that you would go with in that moment, right?
Exactly, because
But
we
for the
have a better
longevity,
chemistry. We have a better chemistry.
More, a
doesn't-
better sexual chemistry.
No, I already said they both satisfy me mentally, pretty
Right.
much the
But,
same.
but the other one, you guys have more of a sexual chemistry.
The other one, the
More,
A,
you find more pleasure in.
we find more pleasure within each other. That means we're vibing and our chemistry is
No.
together. We're vibing each other. So that is something there more than the other. That it's a dry fuck.
I saw a question on the thing said she's never heard in her 39 years of the statement penis driven. Could you explain that too?
Your man
Penis
has no
driven.
discipline, so he cheated on you. In layman's terms, are you familiar with that? Are you? You can text back, but the man that cheated on you, that boned somebody else.
But you gotta understand, she's 39. No, I'm just saying she like
What's going
39.
on, Trevor? You all right?
But she's 39. That's all I'm saying.
She just said
What does
she
that have to
doesn't
do with
know.
anything?
Because
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
she was
people
being
don't.
smart. I
No,
think
she was
she was
saying
just
if she
asking
never
the
came
question.
across it,
Yeah.
She was just
that's what I'm saying. Before you
I
go
don't know
in,
who that was.
Cause
How
you-
am I
Damn.
going in if I just
cause your ass go, you go
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Penis driven. Oh, okay, Purple Keys. Penis driven question. Never heard of it in 39 years of my life. So
I think it's
she
in
was
the-
just looking for a definition.
That's it.
I think that's the.
Someone who thinks with the little.
if I offended you, Purple Keys. If
probably
I
did.
offended you,
You probably
that
Just
wasn't my
apologize.
intentions. But I think that penis driven is probably self-explanatory. But if you wanted more details, it's probably the last guy that cheated on you.
never been cheated on. Calm down. That's what she says to you.
Little
Trevor.
offensive.
Trevor.
But she's 39, so
Ah!
if you can't understand that penis what
Oh my
penis
God.
driven means, then no
sorry,
disrespect
Purple
to you, and it's not personal.
Oh,
but
Purple Keys. You
penis
hear that?
driven means that your man was penis driven or driven.
I think that's
by his
that's
penis.
a good question though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You never
She
heard
said
it?
she'll call in.
What call in Purple
Go
Keys?
ahead.
Yeah, call in because I
You
don't
and,
mean
you
to
and
offend
Trevor
her.
have to talk.
I don't mean to offend her. It's just like
Don't back down now.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you.
Don't back down now because
But
you
if
said she's 39.
If you
Yeah,
39,
she's 39,
she doesn't
if
know.
you 39 and your man has never been or a guy has never cheated on you,
It's the term. It's not the definition.
she said that. I didn't.
She said she didn't understand.
Purple Keys just called again to clarify.
Yeah, she said she'll
make
call
it
in and
extend.
make you extend the show.
But that's what she said.
Well, we started late,
Well,
so
go
go
ahead.
ahead. We're here.
Go ahead, call in. We know when to cut it off. You're not going. But do you think that it's so many people that don't think sex is important in relationships? They think it's
That's very important.
number 6 in
Yeah, I think
the
it's just very
10 top
important.
things.
Very important to keep it spicy, not just the mundane.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
missionary is
So, I'm just
not
saying.
always.
So I don't know how comfortable we all are. I'm pretty uncomfortable in just being explicit about what we like. It seems like, but that's important.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I seem to like no Diddy. I seem to like some oil, on the backside of some melanated skin. You know
wait
what
a
I mean?
minute. You administering?
Yeah,
Or
no,
you be-
no.
is being-
If she's oiled and her skin is glistening,
Oh, if she's oil, you got to
Yeah.
say that
yeah.
because you just said I like
No,
oil on
I-
the backside.
no,
So I'm
I
just saying, no.
said no Diddy. I
Okay,
started
okay.
it out with no Diddy.
Yeah, okay.
So
Shut
just
shit up.
No Diddy unto me.
no
Say.
Diddy unto me.
Yeah,
No oil.
yeah.
No oil onto me. But that is an alluring sight for me. It
That's
arouses
up to
me.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Just let them know.
And then the reverse cowgirl, yeah, that does it. That does it for me. That does it for me.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
reverse cowgirl. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With that
yeah.
little
Yeah.
Sasha. Woo, yeah, girl. Sasha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now wait, let me move it.
Wait,
Oh
yeah,
God, yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm working back. I'm working back. You gotta work back.
Yeah.
If you're not working back and you let her do all the work, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
You gotta get your hips
Yeah.
into it, brother.
Hey, Trev
You know
over
what I
there, he want to explode so damn bad. He's
Well,
struggling.
No Diddy.
He no Diddy. No Diddy. What I'm saying is, he over there.
On the guest and
Yeah,
everything.
he over there, boy. He having a hard time. Ain't nothing wrong with a little intoxicated ass every now and then either.
I'm gonna tell you how I I've learned to get into my sexuality. You know, it was this, and I'm trying to remember the name of the book, but it became like an esoteric kind of thing, right? And I'm sure you all are familiar with the Kama Sutra. I'm sure you all are familiar with
Nice hat.
certain
Okay.
books, but there were certain books that you know what we talked about that we would never do, and I was saying I would never eat no
Cookie.
no cookies. No, not yet.
Groceries.
Not there yet.
Yeah,
I'm not
groceries.
there yet, but and it was a certain book that helped you with that. You know, it was almost doing tongue push-ups, and I was like, oh wow, this is great. You know what I mean? So it became more of a spiritual thing, a spiritual awakening, if you will. And I looked at sex as a spiritual thing versus something that was it was made to seem like it was so bad for us.
I would say if a tip would be to study the anatomy.
Of course,
you know what I mean. A lot of people don't though,
and know who the G spot is named after. I went that far.
Why do you need to know that?
Just because you shows that you studied.
Fuck that. As long as she got one. Right?
Why
most
wouldn't she?
women have
Yeah,
one.
why wouldn't she?
Fuck
Most
who
women
you
have a
married,
G-spot.
as long as she got one.
And the purpose, there is no women for the women. There is no other purpose for a clitoris except it's a fun button. You just got to look at it as a fun button. What other purpose does the clitoris have? It's just a feel-good button.
It's a fun button.
It's a fun button. It has no other purpose. What does it do? And I love to see
elaborate. Let's go.
I love to see it engorged with blood.
Wait, what?
With blood. It gets engorged with blood. If you play with the fun button enough.
Talk to us about the fun button.
Let's go. If you play with the fun button enough.
Go ahead. Explore. Elaborate on what he's going with. I know you know about it.
I'm just saying that's for me. That's for me.
That's for him.
And I'm
You don't
just
look at the
saying.
fun button?
And
I've never heard it quite put that way.
I mean, I know I'm on a panel, and it's hard to get everybody to talk about the things that we need to talk about in our
This
in our
episode, you
relationships.
so happen to be the expert. So
No, I'm not the expert.
We rely on. I'm
expert.
relying.
But I can be. Come on, give us a call in. What's the number there? It is 323-900.
0478.
No, I want to focus on the 900.
Mark Sutton
Let's
said,
talk
"I
about
feel like if you've been in a relationship for a while, spontaneous works. I say that because a lot of women say you should know me by now.
Fuck that.
I will explore a woman's body. And I will find those erogenous zones quickly. Women have certain erogenous zones, right?
Mm-hmm.
We that's a safe word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, are you still with me?
I'm with you. I'm listening
Are you
to
still
you.
with me?
I'm
You
agreeing.
still here?
Yep, I'm
All right.
agreeing.
All right, Kevin. Trevor, you still with us?
I'm here.
Okay. All right.
I'm here.
And I know EP's with us, right?
I am.
No, you.
He's not with us?
He ain't with us. He's not giving us his area of expertise.
Keith,
Let's
play the last clip.
You're really
Let's
the
play
expert
last
on this
clip.
panel. You might want to be quiet.
Man.
You really the expert.
Irvin
She
doesn't
already
wanna
left.
share.
She
She
got all of it.
already left. Now you're really the expert. So
Okay, let's say the expert, but let's go ahead
Let's
and
play the. We're gonna
I'm
play
not
the
the
last
expert.
clip.
You're the expert.
And then we're gonna deal with the experts, because the experts. Okay, here we
Let's
go.
talk about sex. 3 benefits of having a healthy sex life. Number 1, lowers your blood pressure. Number 2, It decreases the feelings of depression and anxiety. Number 3, helps you sleep soundly. So what are you waiting for? Follow me for more health tips and tricks daily.
Oh, excuse me. Yep, but it does help you get a good night's sleep. Have you? I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but have you ever just, you got down and dirty in the morning and you're supposed to be waking up, and after you did all the things you could do, you felt sleepy. Has that ever happened?
We got a phone call.
Oh, we got a phone call. God, thank God. Caller, tell us your name, question, or comment.
Hey, this is Purple Keys.
Hello, Purple Keys.
I think you wanted to talk to Trevor. Go ahead.
Yeah, take it away, Trevor.
Yeah, am I who you wanted to talk to, Purple Keys?
First of all,
Hold on, Trevor. Go ahead.
TikTok, like the health tips and tricks from a young what would they would be called them, Gen X or whatever she would be called. Why would you get any type of information from her talking about what sex does for you? And first of all, this is social media. Why would you even? We know that is pretty much self-explanatory what it does.
You're right. Let us know then. Let us know. Tell us.
That was your comment on the. Okay.
That you already should know that. Like this is what sex does for stress-free, all that other stuff. But for what he was saying prior to that, as far as like the penis-driven, what I was saying, and you was like, you never been cheated on before, and I'm like, well, why would I have to be cheated on to know that information? So that's what I'm saying. It's just like that mentality. We shouldn't have to push that on for other men and males to think, that, a woman or vice versa, like we got to be cheated on. We got to go through this or that just to know, for that, to have that experience, because that doesn't apply to all women or all males. I feel like it shouldn't have to be like that statistic for everybody all the time, because one person, or just with social media expressing that's what all men go through, or there's all black men or all black women, or vice versa, or just all around the world that, we've gone through this. So now everybody, that's what it's applied to sometimes, mostly with black women. And it does suck because I feel that way sometimes. I'll be like, man, it's a misrepresentation of black women. And, that we want this, we want that, and a man got to pay the bill and got to fork. No, for me, whoever, like y'all was just speaking on this recently, whoever asks for the date, if you invite somebody on a date, that's the person that paid for the date. But if a male or if a woman say, hey, I invited you on a date, you want to go this, have coffee, whatever, I feel like that's the person that should pay for the actual initial date that invited you to that, so that's it's just about the upbringing and what environment or what space that you were brought up in.
So
go ahead.
Purple Keys, are you disagreeing with what Trevor said? Or are you just asking a definition of the, what was it?
Dick discipline.
Dick discipline, or because the video says, yeah, you say most people should know that, but a lot of people don't, because sex is so taboo that it's not even talked about regularly, because people feel ashamed about it. Whatever they like to do, they might like to swing from the chandeliers, but they don't want to talk about that, right?
Yeah. They don't want to talk about that. And so you said what was his initial? Because sometimes I get up and I hear you guys in midstream. So what was his initial? Because all I heard was penis driven, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, meaning the meaning was for his meaning for penis driven is basically somebody who is ran by sex. Basically, all he thinks about, he listens to the little head as opposed to the big head. Correct, Trevor? Yeah, that's
okay.
all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That was just
his
term. That's his term.
He doesn't have any discipline when it comes to he can't control himself sexually. I'm going to be honest with you. For a lot of us men, the anatomy of a woman, the silhouette of a woman, the way she walks, period. Women are just like awing to us. And oftentimes a lot of men, because we're so attracted and overwhelmed by women sexually, we don't have too much discipline in terms of who we desire physically or sexually. So,
so you look at it as like it's pretty much like a toy. Like
yeah, so well, not really
you
a
have
toy,
no
but
self,
Well, we have
you have no self
control,
no self-control.
discipline.
We can't
No
refrain.
self-discipline.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't agree because it's like you trying to say in any age that you're at, you have no self-discipline.
No,
so
I'm
just
saying
like,
those men that don't have self-discipline.
Okay.
I'm not saying every man does not have discipline in that area.
Purple Keys.
Please be.
Purple Keys. Would you consider yourself a seductress?
A seductress. What is it?
No. I'm asking you. Are you highly feminine?
I'm in between. Like I'm very tomboyish. I can be a girly girl, but I can hang with the fellas as well.
So which one are you? Are you a girly girl or a tomboy? Which one do you? Which one do you do present most of?
I'm the only child, so I grew up around a lot of male cousins. But like my mom raised me to be respectful and to know who I am as far as being a woman first.
Okay, so are you
being respecting myself and everything? But like I can still hang with the fellas and still agree to disagree and have a conversation without being like because I'm a woman. I don't do that.
So okay,
I just
what I'm
I
getting.
can agree. I can sit in those spaces and still have a discussion without being offended because I know that a lot of that don't just apply to me because everybody have different experiences.
So, or if I'm correct, what you're saying is you're probably more along the lines of a tom girl, meaning you're feminine but you rough around the edges.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. Back to you, Kano.
No.
I'm gonna still call in and check y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Wait. You gonna call in to do what?
Thank you. Do that. Thank you.
No, wait.
She said she's gonna call in.
If she had
I'm
to,
still a female at the end of the day.
I just think about the positive.
No, but you say you're gonna call in to do what?
And check y'all.
Finally.
when y'all need to be checked.
She said she'll call in and check y'all.
Purple Keys. You say you're gonna call in and do what now?
I'm gonna call in and check y'all.
Kanoom.
Check.
Kanoom got turned on with that.
You playing?
Kanoom got turned on.
No.
with that.
I was just saying that we don't need nobody to check us.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Don't say sensitive. It's
Kanoom
you
like
use
that.
your words. You don't check a man.
And I'm saying,
I'm just saying.
don't be sensitive. Don't be sensitive.
Well, let me
it's
say
not.
this. Thank you for calling, and
For
thank
the
you for
support.
being for real. Thank you for being a value.
No, really.
Thank you for being a female
I
that's
like
not
you, Purple
scared.
Keys. Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I didn't want to.
No,
No,
you
you
better
good.
call in next week.
Thank you
You
for
better call in next week.
thank you for
You
not
did
being afraid to call
Yeah,
in.
you did check Trevor today, so you did.
Purple
do that.
Keys, thank you for calling in. I love that.
No problem. Have a good one. Have a
Thank
good
you,
So be
Purple
safe.
Keys.
Sound like
We
you're
gonna have
driving.
conversations.
No, I'm glad she
We
called
need to
in.
have a conversation with Purple Keys.
You like Purple Keys?
No. Any woman that says she's calling in to check us.
And
I
please
like- I
don't
like-
take it personal. Anything that we speak on this is entertainment
And lived experience.
and lived experience. So don't take anything that's been said out of contact or whatever or contact that you think may have. Like, this is a family show, adult family show. So please, we're not ragging on nobody. We're not trying to embarrass anyone. We're not being disrespectful or anything. But you're gonna get the humor along with some positive information from four guys' perspective. So please,
you sweeten today, boy.
I'm just saying. I think I'm a little
Sweet.
sweet.
Like, I don't want
Is
no
that something?
problems.
Is that something like?
I don't want no
I ain't
problems
worried
with
about
y'all.
the problem. It's just
Y'all
I just want everybody to continue to tune in and feel comfortable on the show and don't run from something they think that may be, personal. I'm just saying, we never know.
Anybody should run from us being masculine.
No,
if you're running from that, then you're watching the wrong show.
No, you shouldn't. But I'm just saying,
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love you. We family.
I ain't gonna.
We got 2 women that ran and hung up and said bye to us. So
that's well, I ain't gonna even say that. I ain't gonna even say that. That's it. Go ahead, Trevor.
He ain't doing no real split.
That was the real split.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
The real split.
That's cool.
Marvin, you want to give us the real split?
Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Man, continue next week.
Next week, we're gonna have another topic. Remember, beards and bald heads.
Beards and bald heads.
We're gonna be sending y'all some stuff out for that.
Right, we got a new theme song coming and everything. Trust me.
Yeah. We got merch and
all that.
Y'all.
We finna do
stay
it.
tuned.
We need y'all to continue to support, continue to tell people. We trying to make this go big.